Is up, Trouble Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's go right into the news. Guys, 2 days ago, we interviewed the creator of the Angry Grandpa Show, Michael Green, a.k.a. Kid Behind the Camera. He came on and told a story about his brother getting high on acid, trashing his place, punching his girlfriend Bridget in the face, getting arrested. I mean, the whole thing is a mess. Since we did that interview, his brother, Charlie Chill, has been trying to get a hold of me to get his side of the story out there. So we did an interview with Charlie Chill, and let me say, a lot more information has come out. Rape allegations, just crazy, crazy stuff. Him threatening people, saying that he's going to rape them and kill them. We brought him on here for an interview, and we questioned him about all of this. Here is that interview with Charlie Chill. Roll it. So we have Charlie Chill here on the line. Charlie, you've been trying to get a hold of me to say your side of the story. What is your side of the story in all this?
Well, I mean, there's a lot going on. I don't know exactly how much I can and can't say. Like, I'm not supposed to have any contact with the family,
right?
Of the victim. So I mean, I don't want to go back to jail for anything. I just, I think I am allowed to be able to tell my side, though, right? As long as I don't have to, as long as I'm not contacting anybody or anything like that.
Of course. What's your side of the story here?
Okay, well, yeah, unfortunately, you know, I made a really bad decision this past weekend. I went to like a little Grateful Dead little tribute show, and unfortunately, you know, I took acid for the first time in my life, and then it just.
So you lost your mind. You wrecked the pool house, right?
Well, see, the thing is, it wasn't the LSD that did it, and like my legs and my arms were like twitching just so bad, like I was just so uncomfortable, and I thought something was wrong with me. So unfortunately, I walked up to the liquor store and I bought some whiskey, and that's really what did it. Drinking
so you were kind of losing your mind. You were twitching and whatnot. You got some alcohol to try to calm yourself down, and it made things worse. You destroyed the pool house. But what's weird, what's strange is, though, you uploaded a video to your YouTube channel and you said that you didn't hit Bridget, but Bridget has like a big mark on her face. So did you hit Bridget or not?
No, sir, I didn't. See, whenever they took me to the hospital, they took me in, they checked me up, and they gave me something, I mean, that brought me back to myself like that. I mean, just instantly, boom, I was back to myself, and they discharged me, you know, within the hour. And so I was free and clear-headed pretty much for the most part. I mean, I still felt, you know, weird, you know, because of everything I'd been through, just pretty much like exhausted. So I caught an Uber back to my brother's pool house, and I just wanted to clean up the mess. I wanted to pack up my stuff, and I was going to leave the next day. Well, her father, Doug, was there, and he wouldn't go. He wouldn't leave me alone, and was, you know, just saying that, you know, and I guess I can understand, you know, what I just did. You know, somebody needed to maybe monitor me, maybe, you know. But all I wanted to do was just go to sleep, and so me and him started arguing, and then that's when she came out with her camera and was talking back to me, and we were yelling back and forth to each other, and you know, unfortunately, I said I was going to tell a whole bunch of secrets and stuff, and she said she was going to tell a whole bunch of secrets and stuff.
Well, how'd she get the mark on her face?
I don't know, sir. I honestly don't know. I mean, like I say, because she went back in the house, I went back into the pool house looking around and stuff, and then next thing I know, I see the blue light show up, and then I don't know, like everybody's telling me, like she said, like I don't know, she said she only got hit once, then they're saying that she got hit twice, then they were saying the right eye, then the left eye. You know, I just don't know.
Well, it doesn't make sense how she got that mark on her face.
Right. Well, I mean, maybe they did it themselves. I mean, you know, it happens every day in domestic disputes. You know, the woman or sometimes even the men. They'll go in the bathroom. They'll slap themselves.
But you were threatening them. You were saying that you were going to expose them for a bunch of stuff. Why?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just because that's how I get when I'm wasted. You know, and. But
you said that you came back and you were totally clear-headed.
I mean, I was until me and Doug started getting into it, and then she came out with the camera and stuff, and and it's pretty much just like she's like, you know, she's showing the whole world how I'm messing up, and so I felt that, you know, I felt like I needed to defend myself. Like, I guess, you know, well, if you're going to show all this, then I'm going to tell all that.
Now, let's get this straight. The reason why you were even at Mike's house in the first place is because you got kicked out of Angry Grandpa's, correct?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, explain that. Why were you over at Mike's pool house?
Because I decided to leave Dad's house. I said that he just like he, you know, he was just in a bad mood. Like, Angry Grandpa is real. Okay, you know, he's real, and whenever he's in his moods and stuff like that, there is really no way to kick him out of. You know? But
Michael uploaded a video interviewing the children over there, and the 10-year-old said that you gave him weed and alcohol, and they're claiming that's why you were kicked out of the house.
No, so see, that happened probably 5 months ago while my sister Kim was still down here. And what happened with that was I went out and I was depressed, and you know, it seems like every time I'm upset, I go out and get drunk, you know. And
but did you give them alcohol and weed?
No, sir, I did not. See, what has been happening is that they were going in my room and they were taking stuff from video game controllers to earbuds to and they found my stuff. And I was actually the one. I went into the room the next day and to clean up the room a little bit, and I found a little bit of it, and I showed Dad. I'm the one that brought it to him. And
why is it that everybody in your family is saying that, you know, you're the bad one and you're doing bad things?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's always got to be somebody, right? If it's not me, then it's Jennifer. If it's not Jennifer, it's me or somebody, you know?
Yesterday, Kim, your sister, she posted this on Facebook. You guys want to know why I'm not close with Charlie Chill? Because I have vivid memory of him holding me down while his friends tried to rape me. Too bad it didn't fit. How old was I, Charlie? It was the year Black Hole Sun came out. I remember hearing it playing on the radio. That would make me 9. Your friend's name was Mike Lurin. Is that how you spell it? I have only spoke to my therapist about this because when I was a kid, I thought I did something wrong. As an adult, I'm ashamed of letting you get away with it and pretending it didn't happen. You apologized to me once for this, but I'll never forgive you. What's going on with that? Yesterday, your sister claimed that you held her down while your friends tried to rape her when she was a kid.
Right. No, sir, that is not true neither. And the guy's name was Mike Llewellyn. He's dead now. I wish that he'd be able to come here and talk with you guys too, but he died in a car accident a few years back. Okay, it was just like this. Okay, we were all in his room playing Mortal Kombat. It was me, my brother, and my 2 sisters. All 4 of us were there at the house, and he had his I guess stepbrother at the house with him, and we're playing games, we're listening to music and stuff, and Mike talks about, you know, he's kind of horny, you know, and then next thing I know, he's got both of my sisters on the bed trying.
Well, what are you doing about it?
We left. Me and Michael left. We didn't want to be around it, you know. We how old was I? I was like 12, maybe 11. And
you were never raised to stick up for your little sister?
I mean, I just they were like willing participants and stuff in it, you know. I mean, it was sad. I mean, like I said, we were scared, you know.
You've been saying a lot on Facebook. You said that yesterday that your sister came in the shower with you when you were masturbating. What's that about?
Sir. Yeah, that's how that. Yeah, that was like the first time that she had ever approached me like that. I was in the shower and I was messing with myself, and I was sitting down in the tub while I was messing with myself, right? And I'm just doing my business or whatever, and then I feel a pop on my head, like right on the top of my head, a pop. And I look up and it's her, and she's smiling at me.
So she caught you whacking off. What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I mean, I guess then she started getting interested in stuff like that, you know. I mean, about a week after that, you know, she had us telling all of them stories and stuff like that while she had a blanket over my lap, and I mean, you can kind of guess from there, you know. And
why are you saying all this crazy shit on Facebook? You told this one guy on Facebook that you were going to shoot up his family and rape his wife. Why did you say that to this guy?
I don't remember that.
Isaiah?
No, Isaiah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know an Isaiah.
Well, you told him that you were going to shoot up his family and rape his wife. And I just want to let you know, you don't know this, but I just got off the phone with Mike before this interview. He drove from Pennsylvania, and he's at Mike's house right now looking for you to beat your ass.
Oh, that guy. That's his friend. Oh, that's his friend. Okay, yeah, I did not. I even tried to talk to him the other day and let him know what was going on, and I just had to block him. You know, like him and Michael are like, you know, real thick, and I understand that, but I didn't say anything to that guy. You know,
he's looking for you right now to beat your ass because you were saying that you were gonna, rape his wife, kill his family.
Well, I mean, he knows where I'm at. I'm in this hotel that Michael paid for the week.
Don't you think that you're a shitty brother? I mean, Michael has done all this stuff for you, and you destroyed his property.
Yes, sir. I agree. I'm trying to get into rehab right now. I really just want to just.
And now you're claiming that Michael and Bridget are lying, that you didn't hit them.
Right.
It's weird, Charlie, because it just seems like everybody is lying. Your sister that came out saying that with these rape allegations, you're saying that's a lie.
I'm interested in taking a polygraph or whatever we need to do.
Your nephews, right? Somebody gave them weed and alcohol. You're saying that's a lie. That you didn't give them weed and alcohol. You punching Bridget, that's a lie.
Yes, sir.
This guy that drove from Pennsylvania all the way up there now that wants to beat your ass. You never told him that you were going to shoot up his family. You never told him you were going to rape his wife. That's a lie too.
I mean, if I did, it was while I was wasted, and it doesn't make up for the fact that I said it. But I mean, if I can go look through my messages with him, and if I see that, I will definitely come clean about it, sir. This isn't about me trying to spread more lies or cover stuff up. I'm trying to bring it all out.
Why do you need to go to rehab? You got charges on you, right? Why don't you go?
Yes.
Why don't you go do the 30 days in jail? That's what you're facing, right?
Yes, sir.
You don't need rehab. Why don't you go to jail for 30 days? Because if you go to rehab, someone's got to pay for it. Mike's going to have to pay for it.
I'm trying to work something out right now with like affordable, because I don't have health care and stuff, and I don't think it's right that they should have to pay for it. I'm trying to do it on myself right now, sir. And I mean,
just go to jail. Plead guilty. All right, plead guilty to the charges or whatever they are. Go to jail for your 30 days or whatever it is. If it's 60 days, who cares? You deserve it, don't you? For everything that fucking happened.
Yes, sir.
Why should your family have to pay again to help you out? I mean, Mike shouldn't even be paying for that hotel right now.
I know, you're right.
You don't need rehab. You get the same thing from jail. Go to jail, do your time, come out, and stop fucking doing drugs, stop doing alcohol. I need to find some kind of coping mechanism where whenever I get down like this, that I don't reach to the bottle. I need to, and maybe AA or something. Well, how about growing up? I mean,
yes, sir.
I get down, I get depressed just as much as anyone else. All right, we all have bad times. All right, we don't sit there and just drink or do drugs to make ourselves feel better. You know what you do? You know what you do to feel better? Work. That's what you do.
Yes, sir.
Work. You have to keep your mind. You have to keep your mind, busy and active with doing stuff and accomplishing things. What do you got going on in your life? What are you doing as far as work? Mike's got work. Mike's got a YouTube channel that he's got to keep up going. Grandpa, same thing. He's got his YouTube channel. You had your own YouTube channel. You barely uploaded it to it. You would think someone giving you that golden opportunity would give you something to work on and focus on instead of, going out and doing drugs and drinking.
and it was keeping me straight, sir. It was almost like a sense of therapy for me, for me to come together and let all this stuff out on camera for everybody rather than holding it in. But I mean, just I'm flawed.
You have an attorney? You have an attorney for this court case?
No.
You have a public
sir.
defender?
Not yet, no, sir.
Well, get a public defender. Tell your public defender that you want to plead guilty. Tell them that you want to spend the 30 days in jail. That fixes the rehab problem. Get to jail as soon as possible. Do your 30-day bid. Get your ass out. Focus on your YouTube channel or whatever business that you're going to do, all right? And just focus on that. If you're working from the time that you wake up until you go to bed, you don't got time to be sad. And even if you are sad, you're too busy. You got to do something.
You're so right. I try. I'm not trying to cry. I messed up back in 2001, and I got a felony for a burglary third. I was in a bad place, and I was doing dumb stuff. Well, that's carried on. Every time I try to find a job now, that comes back on me. I've got almost 8 years of retail experience after the burglary charge. I knew somebody that got me into this paint store, and I worked there for like 8 years, and I earned their trust and everything. So that's kind of hurting me, being that I've got a felony and I've got this 8 years of retail experience, but nobody in their right mind is going to hire a freaking felon to handle cash.
See, that's the problem, all right? People that never accomplish shit in life, they got so many excuses. They got excuses on decks. They can pull out an excuse whenever they want, all right?
Yes, sir.
If you get rid of every single excuse, all right, the only thing to do is actually action and actually do something, actually work, actually get something done, actually, take care of shit. But as long as you have that excuse, you have a crutch and you have an excuse to just do nothing, to be a victim. But Charlie, you're not the victim. They're the victim. Mike's the victim. Bridget's the victim. Kim's the victim.
Yeah.
Your dad's the victim in many ways. But you're not the victim. So,
but all this stuff that you're saying is it's untrue though. I promise on everything. And like I said, I'm not coming out here to call people liars and crap, man. I really just I want to try to clear my name and explain everything that's going on because it's all false. Like, do you think that like I said, this happened like 5 months ago with me and my nephew. Do you think that they would have let me stay? That's why they're trying to change it to I got kicked out.
But they're saying they just found out about it.
Right, and it's a lie.
You're saying
it's a complete lie.
But you're saying it happened 5 months ago, right? But they're saying we just found out about it.
See, because we all sat outside around the fire. There was a fire going and everything. Like I said, Kimberly had came down, and we all sat around the fire and talked about it.
Well, I really hope that you actually do something. I really hope that you keep your mind occupied with work. And I really hope you don't try to get Mike to pay for this rehab or anyone else. I hope you just go to jail, do your bid, because it's the same thing as rehab. You can't get drugs in jail. You can't get alcohol in jail. I mean, you can, but that would be fucking stupid to do that because you get caught, you're going to be doing more time. But it's just county jail. It's not like you're going to fucking prison. Do your 30 days in county jail. That's pretty much rehab. When you get out, focus on your YouTube channel or focus on whatever job you got going on and work. Yep. Because you're always going to feel sad and depressed if you don't work. And as far as I know, Charlie, I've never seen you have a job or work or do anything. You've always just kind of been hanging out.
Yes, sir. Well, see, I was going to go to a rehab clinic and get all my stuff straight like 2.5 years ago, and I contacted my family, and we all made amends and stuff, and I was going to go to Greenville, and then, it doesn't matter. You're right. I don't need to be making any excuses.
There we go.
If they want me to plead guilty, I'll plead guilty. I'll do my time. And then I'll move forward to try to do everything I can in my power just to try to rectify my situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here from Mr. Charlie Chill. Finally, hopefully, going to get his life back on track. Drop Alert Nation, now over 1,900,000 subscribers. All right, good interview. Sorry I was so hard on you, but...
No, you're right, man. There are some hard facts.